Oh. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato.
Yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting because the song gets me every week.
And then I have a moment where I'm like, did she forget again? And then I don't want to start, and then have, risk us both all, awkwardly starting at the same time. Yeah.
I'm so annoying.
I just trust you to know that we're starting the show when the music comes on.
Yeah, but then there's no, I usually think that there's going to be, a slow down, and I wait for that, but I guess I am the slow down.
Yeah, you trigger it, man.
I hate that word.
Trigger?
Mm-hmm. I'm triggered by the word trigger.
Triggered.
It really ugh.
Yeah, I mean, it's always sick. I feel like the first time I ever heard that word used was in the context of women's experiences with rape, where it was where a woman would hear the word rape and be like, oh, I'm triggered because I was raped before or whatever. And now we use it for everything.
Everything triggers everyone.
Everything. Not just a serious situation. It's like, oh my God, Papa John's, I'm triggered.
No, they're like, I smell lavender. I'm triggered by the smell of lavender because my abusive ex, who only emotionally abused me, triggered me with his lavender scented soap. It's like, if you were only emotionally abused, get a real problem, bitch.
Get a real trigger.
Oh, get a real trigger. I'm sick of it.
I know what you mean.
I'm sick of the stupid fears. Have we talked about this?
No.
I'm sick of a bitch that's scared of birds.
Okay. Who's scared of birds?
Girls. Girls will be like, I'm scared of... Have you guys ever met a girl that's
People
scared
talk
of
about
birds?
being scared of birds?
Yes. Have you ever met someone?
I can't remember meeting someone that was scared of birds, but I know what you're talking about, irrational fears of things.
So Shannon, our friend Shannon here,
What's she scared of?
Terrified of bugs. When we were out in Vegas for Lewis's fight, Shannon and I shared a room, and she has to bed bug check her bed before she gets into it, and check the whole room for eggs and nests. And
in her defense, getting bed bugs is fucking traumatic.
Have you had bed bugs?
Yes, because I travel for work, so I stay in a bunch of different hotels.
Yeah.
So I've stayed in one hotel that I had bed bugs, and it is literally trauma. You have nightmares after.
Yeah, it's as bad as lice. I feel
it's really bad, and all your shit has to get taken care of and cleaned, and then you have these bites that last for so long and they scar. It's terrible.
That's pretty bad. But I mean, every kind of bug scares Shannon.
Every bug that's...
There's a little ant somewhere, Shannon does not want to deal with it or look at it.
She would not do well in Florida.
No.
Every bug that is in a 10-mile radius of us will bite me. Every bug bites me. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I've done. I did put salt on a slug when I was 7.
I used to do it all the time.
Yeah. And then my neighbor treated me like I was a sociopath, and I didn't understand why.
I did it about 150 times before somebody was like, that's really fucked up. You should never do that.
Too many times, Alex.
I was like, what? I've been doing this every day.
Your mom was like, where's the salt? All your food was unsalted for months. They're like, there's no salt.
There was literally a point where my mom was like, enough with the salt. I need the salt.
Did she know what you were doing?
Yeah, my grandpa showed me how to salt a slug, and I loved it. I never thought of them as having brains or feelings or emotions about it.
Yeah, that's how it was.
I did it so much.
I remember when my friend's mom ran out and was like, don't do that. That's so mean. It hit me, and I felt so bad instantly, and then I had to watch it keep
dying. Yeah.
And I was like, should we rinse it with water? She's like, no, it's too late.
When I was told, yeah, by the time I was told it was bad, I couldn't process that it was bad, because that would have fucked me up. I had done it so many times.
Yeah, 150 is a lot. There's something wrong.
I was playing around with slugs, man. I mean, killing them.
How many slugs were around your house? Where did you live?
There's slugs in Queens, right? There's a bunch of slugs in Queens in the summer.
Yeah, absolutely. We used to have to try not to step on them when we got out of the pool and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's enough to kill, man.
Ew. Oh my God. You did a slug genocide, though.
Nobody missed them.
No slug. They all knew not to go near your house.
Come near my property.
You were like the Sid of slugs. Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Holy shit. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. It was pretty fucked up. My grandpa standing there with me and being like, this is how we salt the slugs. And us just both cross-armed looking at it.
It was like a bonding moment.
Yeah.
That's how white families bond.
That's it. Yeah. I accidentally stepped on a lizard in Florida once, just totally by
I
accident.
used to run them over with my bike all the
in
time.
the thinnest flip-flops, man. It scarred me. Just wearing flip-flops down to like a pool.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh, you've never stepped on a toad though. In
No.
shoes. That's what it sounds like.
No. I didn't like the lizard because it crunched.
Yeah.
Like you could feel like its bones. I felt its bones go. It was bad.
That's rough. I've stepped on everything. I've stepped on spiders, snakes, lizards, frogs. I've stepped on multiple snakes in my life. That's nothing that should happen ever more than once.
When you step on a snake, if you don't step on its head, you're fucked, right? If you step on its body, won't it just kind of like...
They kind of just keep slithering under you.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Yucky.
And I mean, both of the times I stepped on a snake, I had no shoes on. So you felt it like...
It's crazy that in the areas with like the most wildlife or is also the areas where people don't wear shoes.
Yeah.
It just almost doesn't make sense.
Didn't understand people thinking being barefoot was gross until like 5 years ago or 6 years ago. I just didn't get it. Especially because even I go back home now and I'm like, the first thing I do is take off my shoes and go outside. I swear to God.
If you're outside for a few hours without shoes on, your feet get black at the bottom. Like literally like so dirty if you're just walking around in fucking dirt. It just doesn't gross you out?
No.
Between the toes stuff and shit?
No, it's not like that. It's not fucking gross, dirty Queens, New York you were sadly raised in. There's like nature that it's like grass and not dirt and not like human feces and stuff. There's like other things. Air. Have you ever had air?
Once or twice. I definitely used to run barefoot.
I got so insulted. It's not dirty.
Yeah. No, I guess you're right. I ran barefoot up and down my block in Queens for sure. So like in kind of a private neighborhood. Mm-hmm. But man, I mean, it was pretty gross.
Yeah. No, I mean,
really
just,
gross.
I mean, I don't like run the streets barefoot. Like I'm not like a jungle woman through my hometown. I just mean like I go in my backyard or I walk around, but I never wear shoes. I would never casually wear no shoes, even in Central Park here. I'm not going barefoot.
No, you can't in Manhattan.
It's fucking disgusting.
Harrington arrived to Los Angeles barefoot once.
I know.
Have we talked about it on the show?
I think we have, or
Okay.
you told me.
Okay.
But if you guys haven't heard Harrington, what happened?
He was late to the airport. So we were like in a serious rush to get through security. And he took his shoes off and forgot to put them on the belt and just went through the scanner.
How do you forget to put him on the belt?
To the other side, and he was like, "Oh shit, man! I just left my shoes over there. Can you throw them on the scanner?" And TSA was like, "No, nobody could touch those shoes. You got to go back and wait online again if you want those shoes." So we left without his shoes, and he has just his toes. He had like
But in that moment, he didn't think to go ask the people like in line, like, "Hey, I just left my shoes. Can I just?"
The TSA was kind of watching, like they didn't want anybody touching anybody else's property.
No,
It's
I
like
know, but
stupid
he
shit.
couldn't go back around and ask the people, "Hey, my shoes are up there. I had to do this whole thing over." Like
we were gonna miss our flight for sure. There was literally not a moment.
The story, I wasn't even there, and it upsets me.
It's pretty upsetting.
So he just went without shoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there was another time where we got on we got into the airport with like enough time to spare. They're just starting to seat our flight, and Harrington and I go over to Starbucks, and Harrington puts his bag down at the Starbucks, boards the plane without his bag, realizes he doesn't have his bag, runs back to the Starbucks to get it, and boards the plane. And then we get to LA, and he gets off the plane with one of his carry-ons and not the other. He just left one of the bags on the plane after leaving it in the airport earlier that day.
No,
Yes.
he can't travel with
It's
me.
a true fact. It had
He
to
will
be
never
delivered.
travel with me.
Yes.
It had to be delivered.
Or he had to go back and pick it up. I don't remember. It was in Bobby. You were with us. That happened,
stressed
didn't
out.
Yeah, the one thing that you did forget is that when we did land in LA when he didn't have his shoes, he didn't go like right to a store to get a pair of shoes. We went in and got our luggage, then we went and
Picked up weed.
We went to pick up the weed at the dispensary. Went to a dispensary without any shoes on.
We picked up a car. Yeah.
We got a car. Yeah, we did all this other stuff.
Just barefoot.
He went through the entire.
Did he have socks on?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had
Okay,
socks
thank
on.
God.
Yeah, that was pretty gross still.
Yeah, it
No,
was
I'm
bad.
sure. This is bad.
It was bad. Anyway, that's Harrington story time.
Okay.
Over.
Well, what can you do?
Ha.
Oh, I like your nails.
Oh, thank
we
you.
almost match our colors.
They glitter.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, it took literally 2 hours for this manicure. I just found it unbelievable. I can't sit there all day. And then
That's too long.
at the end, she didn't rub my shoulders.
Oh no.
Which it's like, you guys rub my shoulders at the end of every manicure. So if you don't rub my shoulders, you're putting me in a position to have to be like,
Rub my
aren't you forgetting something?
chop, chop, choop, choop.
Don't make me do that. Come on. What is this?
Oh, I get so insulted when they lazily massage me. I want to be like, I should hit you. You deserve to be hit right now. Don't lazy
What's
massage
the point?
my
Don't
hand.
touch me if you're not going to fucking
Don't
really do it.
Don't. I want you to be squeezing my hand so hard that I have to close my eyes in front of you sexually.
Yes. Like I want to have an uncomfortable look on my face where like
I need
nobody
30
wants
seconds.
to look at me.
I've
No-
been sitting
yeah.
here. I'm giving you fucking $80 for my
I've been
hands
sitting
and
here like
feet.
this, like giving you my hands awkwardly in this weird position.
I'm
Like,
giving you so much money. Rub me.
rub me. You hear that, Sarah? That's the lady who does my
Well, that's
massage.
the problem. You have a Sarah doing your nails.
Oh, no.
I'd never have a white do my nails.
Sarah's not her original name, sweetheart.
Oh, okay.
Sarah's her name because she's the manager. She's the one who speaks English, and she decided to go by a name like Sarah to be super approachable.
Honestly, I had in LA the best fucking nail salon that I was like a regular at. It was the best. Like you walk in every weekend, it's just busy. You have to put your name on a wait list, but there's like a bunch of shopping around, like right there. So you just go
Okay.
shopping and you come, there's food and weed shops and whatever. And so it's like really chill. And it's like you walk in, they have they like it's like one of those places where they have like boba or like a soda or a snack. They give away like all
Like
these
full service.
Oh yeah, they give you like these treats so you can have like a drink and a snack, and they have candy bars and like massages. It's great. And a person walks by and massages everybody individually as they're getting like it's their
That's some LA
individual
shit.
job. And then I come to New York
Oh,
and
sister.
some fucking bitch
the place that I go
this
to.
fucking listen. I'm gonna try and say this without getting canceled. I don't have a problem with fat people.
Okay.
But this woman was a circle. She was round.
Okay.
She was round and she was lazy, which makes me feel like it's
Don't be
not a
lazy.
health issue.
Don't be lazy.
If you are
If
acting
you are
lazy,
round, don't be lazy.
no, you can't be lazy. You have to be a good hard worker, because now I'm just like I don't just think lazy. It goes fat lazy bitch. You know,
Yeah.
like that's my
No,
thought.
that was what I was saying. It's like if
you
you're
get
fat,
disgusted.
you especially need to not be lazy. It's like you need to take that extra step to be less lazy than the rest of us skinny people.
It's actually true.
Yeah.
Unless it's a medical issue, then just ignore this and don't tell anyone we said it.
Yeah. And also, we wish you luck in your medical condition.
Amen.
So anyway, this fat girl, this
So-
fat lazy slob.
What she did, it was one of those things where it was bad in the beginning. And I walk into this place after only going to my LA spot, and it is dirty.
I was gonna say my place kind of looks like a warehouse converted
It is
into a nail salon.
Very much New York. It looks like they evicted someone that was homeless from a house, and then they put a nail salon in it.
Okay.
And it's like the lady sitting in the chair is probably 320. The greasiest hair I've ever seen in my life. When she gets up from, you can see like grease marks on the chair. And then 10 minutes later, someone walked in. They just had her sit there. And I was like, no, they don't wipe down the seats. Already I'm seeing an
Why do you go to
issue.
this fat salon? I've never seen a fat salon.
Because it's 1 block away from me. If everyone there is fat, I don't know why I'm the
It's
only not
usually-
fat
I
one.
mean,
I think I
nail-
go because it makes me feel good.
Nail salons are notoriously Asian who are notoriously thin
This
people.
is 100% a Mexican-owned salon.
Okay, there are definitely like Hispanic, like Latina salons
This is-
all over the
this
city
is-
for sure.
No, it's not Mexican.
No?
No, it is. It's like,
Like an Ecuadorian
what are the round ones?
salon? The round ones. My God.
Could it be Ecuadorian?
Scratch whatever I
Ecuadorian is
just
what I
said.
was leaning towards.
Okay.
Ecuadorian. It's like an Ecuadorian salon. What this bitch did to my nails, it looked like she just took like wet cement from a sidewalk and just like went like this and like painted over it. It was like uneven. It was grovelly, and it was one of those things where like I kept tricking myself. This is how girls get raped, by the way. you keep saying that it's yourself until it's too late.
You're like, yeah, no, it looks fine.
No. I was like, maybe she has a process. Like, I'm not going to disturb her art process. Maybe she does it thick and then files it down at the end. Who knows? People do nails differently. And then she just sent me off. They were like coming out to here. They were so thick that they had chunks underneath. And I paid and didn't say anything.
I will always say something. Almost every week when I get a powder gel manicure where they like dip it in powder and then file it down to look like a nail again.
Oh, I know that one.
And just about every week there's one or two nails where I'm like, I'm always nice about it. I'm like, do you mind just making this one a little bit thinner? Like,
right.
And they never mind. They don't care, but it's a little, it's very frustrating to walk out and feel like you just paid for something that you're not happy with.
I don't know why I would accept it.
I don't know why you would either.
No, and I'm not like that at all. I was shocked.
Exactly. If anything, I'd be the one to not say anything and you'd be the one to always say something.
You really switch. Were you on PCP that day? You're mean on PCP.
No, I've always got... You're right, I am. I don't know. Most of the ladies who work at my nail salon are like these really sweet... older Korean women where you're like, oh man, like you're so old, you have to be somebody's grandma, you shouldn't still be painting nails, like I wish retirement for you.
I hate to see an old person working hard.
Yeah, and they were, and
you know what, fats work harder, olds work less. If I was president, that would be my rule.
Yeah, that would be your campaign. yeah, this lady
fats work harder, olds work less.
She worked so hard on these nails and worked forever on them.
There's blood on them.
She took I guess I shouldn't complain at her taking her 2 hours of her sweet old lady time to do a beautiful job on my nails. I take it all back. She's the best. That was great.
You're mean.
No.
You're mean.
Now that I thought about her sweet face, she like doesn't speak a word of English, so you can't even level with her.
The only word she knows is ice. Is this too mean? Have I gone too far?
I don't know.
Guys,
I tipped her well.
Should we cancel ourselves?
Canceled.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Nails.
Enough about nails, I guess.
Enough about nails. You know, honestly, we shouldn't have to pay for our own nails and toes. You know where I'm going with this.
Well, it's true. We definitely need our piggies for that.
We should never have to pay for our own toes. On top of pay pigs, there are probably some sick fuckers that like feet. And I'm honestly, we're not going to send you individual pictures, but if you want to send us money every 2 weeks.
Just to know that we got our nails done in your honor, our toenails done in your honor.
Yeah, you can pick, I'll give you the option of 3 colors. You could pick one of them, and that's all you get, honestly.
It so doesn't feel like this is going to work, but you know this world so much better than I do.
I've been running being a bitch and Venmo me. See, that was me telling you. I have been running this world since I was a pup.
Damn,
baby girl.
Pretty impressive.
I haven't gotten much, but...
I was wondering if, since I'm on camera once a week, if I could write manicures and makeup off on my taxes.
Yeah, you can. Absolutely can.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
I never thought of it.
There's nothing I don't buy that I don't write off.
Yeah?
There's not one
Just
thing.
everything?
What's not for my career?
I guess that's true.
If I buy Hulu, I'm watching TV for my career. If I name a thing, I'll tell you what's for my career.
All right. Tampons.
That is just because I work in a male industry led. That was a good one. You got me there. Tampons. Let me see. How could I write off tampons?
You can't be bleeding on stage, Kim.
It's true. Thank you.
I could help you with these.
Okay, what's my next one?
Trying to stump you, but then I'll help you.
Okay. I want to stump you, but then I'll help you. You sounded like Helga Pataki. Oh, how I love him, but how I hate him.
Yeah, I love that. And the guy over her shoulder is always like...
Oh, yeah. And she punches him?
Yeah, love it. What was his name?
He didn't have one. Stinky?
No, Stinky was the other one.
He was the tall weirdo.
Stinky was the tall one. He's like, ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Whoa. That was a good Stinky.
Yeah, because that was
a good Stinky.
That was the line from the episode where they're all auditioning to be the new fucking face of the soda pop. I forget what it's called. Specific soda in that world, and they were all auditioning to be the new like sponsor.
Somebody's watched Hey Arnold recently.
Yeah. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And then they crack it open and take a sip.
Do you remember when Helga Pataki said, "Oh, how he makes my girlhood quake"?
No, but wow.
That was a real quote.
Holy shit.
Can we look up Hey Arnold perverted moments? It was a really bad show.
Was it?
Yeah.
I remember it being fairly innocent compared to some of the others.
No, sweetheart. No, sweetheart, heart.
Their Halloween episodes always scared the fuck out of me.
Any Halloween episode of anything scared the fuck out of me. You know which scared the shit out of me? The Boy Meets World Halloween episode.
Which one?
They did like a scary movie where like someone was dead. It was a janitor.
Oh, the fucking it's like a Scream, but in their high school.
Yes, it scared the fuck out of me.
Did it really?
Yes.
It
And
was
I was
such
like
a silly
too old.
episode.
Yeah, I was like 15, and I was like, "This is terrifying." I was like, can't handle this.
Yeah, they all get stabbed one by one. Wow. Blast from the past. Do you guys have perverted Hey Arnold scenes? I think it was innocent.
I mean, nobody's put together a compilation.
Well, can you?
Sure.
Start now.
All right, fine. Let's move on.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I didn't ask for this before the show, so it might take a second or two.
Okay.
But I did see this compilation of Ariana Grande perverted moments
Oh my
from
God.
Nickelodeon. We should
Yes.
watch that.
Pull it up, Bobby. Ariana Grande.
Sexualized on Nickelodeon.
Sexualized on Nickelodeon was the video. Yep. Where did I see that?
I don't know, but it freaked me out.
It's bad.
It's scary.
It's really, really bad. And it was shot by Dan Schneider.
I mean, that's not surprising, but I mean, the idea of like, there's no hidden message in there. That nothing is contextual.
No, it's
like so sexual.
It's very clear what's going on. And it's crazy. The guy, okay, so for those of you who don't know, Ariana Grande, the pop singer, used to be a Nickelodeon star before she was a singer. And she used to be on this show called Victorious. And Dan Schneider, which was the producer of like a bunch of Nickelodeon shows
like
back in
Zoe
the day.
101,
Zoe 101.
Drake and Josh, I'll bet. Yeah.
All of those. Don't play it yet. All of those shows, it came out that Dan Schneider was like a weirdo. He was obsessed with feet. He would like tell the girls that they could get spin-off shows. They just had to like come in the back and let him tickle their feet. He like would and Britney Spears' little sister, Jamie Lynn Spears, who was the star of
Zoe 101.
Zoe 101, got pregnant during the show and quit and left Nickelodeon. And it's rumored that he is the father.
Okay. I mean,
And he is
who knows?
disgusting.
He's really
looking.
awful. Her daughter is so cute.
So cute.
So cute.
He looks like the girl that was doing my nails.
Round and lazy.
Let's see it.
Okay, yeah, let's see this video. It's crazy. Child stars are known to be sexualized
We
ruthlessly,
need audio.
and Ariana Grande was a target.
Wow. Like, I bet nobody else on earth has ever said those exact words that I just said. That happens to me a lot. So now, just for fun, I'm
Feet.
going to say 3 sentences that I bet not one person has ever said before in the history of mankind. Sentence number 1. Oh, man, my uvula got stuck between that hamster's toes.
Pause it. Uvula. What's a uvula?
It's a thing in your throat, but it's also sounds like a part of your vagina.
It does. It has like a really like a sexual
Vulva.
Yeah.
Sounds like vulva, uterus.
Uvula. Yeah, it's a combination of uterus and vulva.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could never happen because your uvula is that swingy thing in the back of your throat right here.
Okay. So now she literally stuck her finger in her mouth
She gagged herself.
and gagged herself.
I mean, okay.
So there's no way you could get it stuck between a hamster's toes. Sentence number 3. Ah! I'm soaking wet! Quick, somebody bring me the ocean!
There's
no one would ever
Literally
say
no context there. Just
There's
it starts with I'm soaking wet.
that.
Wow.
Why?
Okay.
Because if you were soaking wet and you were upset about it, the last thing you'd want is for somebody to bring you the ocean. Because the ocean is even more wet than even the wettest person in the world. Have you ever tried to get your
There's
whole
no
big
jokes in here. It's like the ramblings of a retarded young
whore.
Go on.
world? Have you ever tried to get your whole big toe in your mouth? Check this out.
Dan Schneider's coming right now. This is gross.
That's crazy, man.
Sometimes I wonder if you can get juice from a potato.
Okay, now she's just
Jerking off a
jerking
potato.
off a potato.
And she's opening her mouth like it's a dick.
Eyes closed.
Is it possible for a teenage girl to drink water upside down?
I know where this is going.
Who asked to see that? She's just pouring it all over herself.
It's not possible.
Her tiny teenage boobs are like hanging up in her
This is
face.
me
Like,
in a video. Ugh. Come on, give up the juice.
okay, she's telling the potato that she's jerking off to give up its juice.
Imagine what life would be like with hippopotamus teeth.
Okay.
What in
Yeah.
the fuck?
How old do you think she was there? Like 13?
Probably 14, 13, yeah.
Whose parents let them do that?
Where's her mother?
Right?
Where's her mom?
How much money do you think she got paid for? What is that? Was that a segment on the show? Is that clips from the show Victorious, or is it
yeah.
like a side
Her
thing?
character's supposed to be stupid on the show.
Okay, that comes across. They're nailing it. They're doing good.
But she's less slutty on the show. She's not jerking off potatoes. That is crazy.
Pouring water, laying upside down on a bed with her head hanging off.
to see a teenage girl pour water all over herself?
That's really good. That was such a great impression. Wow.
Thank you.
I would feel inappropriate me doing that. Like I would never at this age take those videos
No.
and let them be seen.
Well, do you
by
think she
anyone.
knew then? Do you think she knew what was happening?
I mean,
Or do you think
somebody
she
in the
was-
room knew.
Do you think she was directed?
I think she was directed, but I think someone in the room knew.
But do you think she knew?
I'm not sure.
No, Bobby?
I don't think so.
It's so sad.
There's no way.
I don't think so. She's playing it like a little girl. She's playing it like a Disney character, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Ugh. Can we Google Dan Schneider? I want to see what he looks like.
Yeah.
Alex, have you seen him?
I'm so wet. Somebody bring me the ocean. Is that good?
She's, it's got to be more like out of breath. Like,
I'm so wet. Somebody bring me the ocean.
no, but you're a whole different kind of slut for sure. I mean, it works.
Thanks. I'd like to put my own spin on things.
Oh fuck, he's so gross. Pull him up. Pull him up. I
let's
need
see
to
a picture
Dan
of this
Schneider.
motherfucker. This child
animal.
fucker.
He's
No.
so. He looks like
That's
he's
not
wearing a fat costume.
It really looks like somebody photoshopped him on Fat Bastard.
Yes, he looks
No.
like Fat Bastard.
That's unreal.
yeah.
Oh, he's got so much chin weight, bro.
He's so heavy.
He could probably lose like 7 pounds from his face and look okay.
Yeah.
Like 7 full pounds from his face.
Look at him. Look at what's that picture on the bottom left corner with the girl?
Yes, show us that.
Really bad.
She's sitting on his lap.
He's like grabbing her butt.
She's
I can't see.
She's
because my frame-
9 or
Hold
so.
on, hold on.
Oh,
that is not
hell
real.
No, we can see it. Oh no.
No.
She's so little.
She's on set with him for something. They have matching lanyards on.
no.
I don't know who she is though.
She's like, my mom says I'm going to be a star.
She says, just hang in there tonight, sweetie. Wow.
Mommy says she'll sew me up.
Daddy said the doctor would give me the extra stitch.
Yeah, he really liked this girl.
Miranda Cosgrove.
Mm-hmm.
I was all about her
Look
on
at
Drake
him
and
and
Josh.
Ariana Grande at the bottom.
She played the bitchy little sister on Drake and Josh before she got the show. It was great.
Oh God, I bet Ariana Grande fucking hates him.
Yeah, look how close she had to get. Her little sweet, pristine fucking facial skin had to touch his cheek.
Ew, his gross double cheek.
He's got 4 faces.
I hate him.
It's crazy how big this guy's fucking
he fucked
gullet
Jamie Lynn
is.
Spears
No. He
and
put
had a baby with her.
He put a baby in her
I
virgin
think
vagina.
that her daughter looks like him.
I
in
mean,
the
in the
eyes.
eyes.
Yes.
Shit. Holy shit, she does.
Right?
Yes.
They have
Can you
the
go
same
to
Jamie Lynn Spears' daughter.
Instagram? Or just search her daughter. Either way is fine. She literally does have his eyes.
I've
now
seen
that
it.
I look at
Oh,
it.
I did this whole.
She has the eyebrow thing
Yep.
going on.
Yep.
She's cute.
She's adorable. She's like, and he's not bad looking. He's just fat. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't even tell at this point.
But you could tell, like, he doesn't.
It's like a girl at the nail salon, you know? Could you tell if she'd be pretty?
No, she's an ugly, fat, lazy pig.
Okay.
I hate her.
So you think Dan Schneider could be kind of cute if he lost 175 pounds?
If he lost 375 pounds, he would be kind of cute. Okay, so that's the daughter. And then can we pull up next to it? Do we have the ability to compare and contrast?
I see it in the eyes literally already. I mean, as soon as you said it, I kind of saw it.
Yeah, the eyebrows. Like they.
I hate that I know exactly what Jamie Lynn Spears' daughter looks like from memory. That kind of upsets me.
Yeah.
But she's so cute. And I'm
They
like,
have the same eyebrows. Yeah.
they have a resemblance.
I mean, look at the nose. Look at
Oh
the
my
smile.
God.
Look at the smile.
Oh my God.
Do they
That's
look alike to you
gross.
guys?
Do they look alike to you?
I definitely see it in their eyes. And
The eyebrows.
I see it in the nose too now that you
A little
mention
bit on
it.
the
The
nose,
shape of the
too.
nose.
Zoom it. Can you zoom in to Dan Schneider a little?
Do you see it, Frank?
Oh my
no,
God.
that's fucked up.
The eyebrows for sure.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think that's the father.
That's fucked up.
Because remember, she never said who the father
No,
was.
she didn't. She was
She
really
just left
private about it.
Nickelodeon. She was like
Mhm.
really ashamed.
She's like, I'm a religious girl. I'm gonna keep the baby.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
It's so sad. The daughter's gorgeous though. Look,
I
you can
mean-
tell he has nice facial features. Can you not? He has really good eyebrows. He's got a fine nose. He's obviously has a chin.
He's got more than a
Got
chin.
A couple of them.
He's got enough chin.
I think if he lost weight, he could look like Josh Duhamel.
Can you show me Josh Duhamel? I don't know. I think he could be okay looking, but then in that case, who doesn't just lose the weight?
It's hard.
You work in Hollywood, man.
I've been trying to, dude.
she's
I'm
not
supposed to be on TV. I've been trying to lose just 7 pounds for years. It's not easy.
but you got to make all these like cute kids feel comfortable. Like you got to be presentable.
They don't care. They still gave him those toes.
He's still fucking
They
them
spread
somehow.
those toe cheeks.
Damn. Spread those toe cheeks, girl.
You think he looks like this guy? Is this who you're talking about?
I said he
Like, is
could
that-
look like him.
That's ridiculous.
Crazy.
You're
I
out
think
of your
he
mind.
could. I think he could.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Oh,
Can we switch back and forth between them for a quick second? Is that possible, Bobby?
I think he really
I
could.
don't think. I don't think there's a world.
What a world. What a life. I'm in love. What if you could fuck Josh Duhamel, but it had to be a threesome with the other guy in it? Would you do it?
No,
Okay.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not interested. I also a man.
Are you okay?
You just got me on that one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Is it-
sketchy.
Wrong to believe that every fat guy has a small penis? Because that's what I think of. I always see a fat
Well,
guy.
in
I think small
comparison to
penis.
themselves, maybe. You know what I mean? Like that guy could have an 8-inch dick, but it looks small on
Yeah,
his body.
They say with every 10 pounds you gain it back an inch of your penis. With every 10 pounds you
10 pounds doesn't sound like enough for a full inch of penis.
No.
It's like
I
mean,
would every
the
if
pubis-
if every time I gained 10 pounds, I made my clit bigger, I'd be upset.
if
I'd
every
be like,
time
why is this thing getting so big?
if every time I gained 10 pounds, it made my boobs bit like notably bigger, bitch, I would be eating.
for every 15 pounds you went up a cup size, how many cup sizes would you go? No, for every 30 pounds you went up 1 cup size.
Only one. I don't want to be more than 30 pounds heavier than I am.
For every cup size you gained 50 pounds.
Not worth it.
Not worth it to you.
Not worth it.
I like to see the value of a titty on a person.
Yeah. I like my skinniness more than I like.
I'd give up a cup size to permanently lose 15 pounds and never get it back again.
You
I'd
could
give up a
spare,
cup
you
size
could
and a
spare
half.
a cup size though.
I give up a cup size and a half.
So that's reasonable. If I gave up a cup size, I would literally have nothing. Like I would literally be flat.
Yeah.
I have 1 cup size to my name.
Yeah.
Sad.
I have 1 cup size to your name.
It's a sad
Can I
world.
borrow? Hey neighbor, can I borrow a cup of size?
Can I borrow a half cup size?
Oh,
Yeah.
frick me. Did you see Selena Gomez at the AMAs singing live?
No.
Can you see if you can find Selena, speaking of Disney or Nickelodeon stars, Selena Gomez. Oh, she was Disney. Selena Gomez, AMAs 2019. I think she's had most of the internet scrub from it.
No way.
Yeah.
She's powerful enough to scrub the internet.
Yeah. She was once the most followed person on Instagram.
Lame.
I think Kim Kardashian took over
When?
something like not very long ago.
I'll bet she's not even top 10 anymore.
No, I think she's like 3.
she's that likable.
Yeah, she's got a die-hard cult following.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, the Seleners,
Oh
Selenarators.
God.
And she has lupus, right? So
Had no idea.
So yeah, she has lupus, so she gets really swollen. So she was doing her first performance in
That's
2
why
years.
she's a round face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because she gets swollen and her everything swells and she gets like in a lot of pain.
That's
and
sad.
She had,
I shouldn't judge it.
She had a what's it called? Like a breakout. What's it called? Oh yeah. I can't hear you.
Says she has a panic attack. She had a panic attack.
She had a
on
panic
stage?
attack right before she got on stage, and she also had a what's it called when you're having a breakout of your condition?
A
flare up. She had a flare up, a lupus flare up, and a panic attack before her performance. So her singing, I mean, there's no excuse for the singing. The singing's just bad. She's just not a good singer.
I think a lupus flare up and panic attack is an okay excuse. No,
Even when she doesn't have a
she's
flare up,
just generally
she's a bad singer.
Okay.
Yeah. She's a terrible singer, and she just came out with a song called Lose You to Love Me, which she wrote for Justin Bieber, because in the lyrics it says, like, it basically talks about how, like, her ex got off on the pain of her like loving him so much, and that after 2 months he got married, and it was like, it's a whole thing that's very, and it says sang off key in my chorus because they did like a song together that was really bad.
Okay.
And which is weird because she was singing off key while she is singing about him singing off key.
Okay.
And
Very meta.
So yeah.
Pop meta.
So if we have the song and dance, I would love to show Alex both of those.
There's very little bit of it on the internet right now. I have like this little clip here. I'm trying to.
Wow, she's powerful.
She really is.
Scrub a dub dub. Get my flub off the internet.
So listen.
This is gonna go into a news article, so just to warn you.
I put you first and you adored it. Set fire to my forest.
Did you hear that?
Set fire to my force.
I was born, you afford it. Set fire to my force.
Oh no.
It wasn't yours. That's what she sounded like live. She was like, because it wasn't yours.
Oof.
I had to lose you to love me. It was like that.
Rise and shine.
It was hold on. I think I found it.
You
Can
have
I
the
play
whole
the audio
audio?
through my
Go for it,
ass?
sister.
Is this me or you,
You.
Bobby? Oh.
Oh wait, I think I have it here.
Need to lose you to love me. You promised the world and I fell for it. I put you first and you adored it.
It's really
Set
bad.
fire to my forest.
I have the performance here.
I don't know if I'm that bothered by
It's
it. Is
flat.
that how does the song go? I don't know how the song originally goes. Does she sing it?
She has
better?
a music video of it and it sounds better, but not much.
I don't even need to hear it.
Do you want to see the performance? Was
Yeah,
there
the
something
dance.
with the dance?
Yeah, the dance is really.
Okay, here we go.
Look at her dancing. Hey. Wait for it. Look how she walks, first of all. You can tell it's actually kind of sad.
Yeah, she's. I feel really bad for her in this moment.
No, it's not great.
She's hanging in there.
Oh, yeah. Check when she starts walking. She looks like me when I'm on stage and I need to take a shit. But I have a set to do. Hold on, here it comes. Hey,
Yeah,
look at this.
she's-
Ooh.
Not into
Oh
it.
no. She's not. She's literally marking the whole dance.
Yeah, she's not doing anything.
Nothing full out.
No. So she had a hard time at the AMAs, which sucks because she was singing a song about trying to get like a revenge song on her ex, and you know they were watching.
I'm kind of impressed by her. I don't know if it was a good idea to go out. Like, I guess maybe they can't put something else
She
in your
can't
place
cancel
at that
last
point.
minute. What is she gonna do?
I don't know, but like if you're literally dying,
She should have came out in a throne and just sang,
just
like
sat there
sitting.
and sang.
Yeah.
Yeah, change your plans last minute.
Yeah, they should have changed the choreography.
What does lupus do to your body?
It inflames your whole body. I think it you get
yeah,
sick.
so she can't dance
No.
if her muscles are all fucked.
It's really sad. And she's so cute, and she gets like so swollen. You could see she was like squeezing into that dress. She was probably so uncomfortable, and then she was probably knew that she could barely move, and then she was like, "I'm performing at the AMAs," and then she had a panic attack.
Yeah, and then she did the performance and got off stage and immediately knew that everybody was going to be talking about how shitty it was for like a week and a half.
And here we are.
Here we are. Fast forward a week later.
So yeah, that was rough. But you know what? It was
I-
relatable. She sang like me.
I like seeing celebrities fail sometimes, but it can't be, it's like specific circumstances it has to be. Like, it can't be something like health related. I don't want to see anybody like getting sick or somebody's fucking family dying or
I
something.
like to see a celebrity fall off a stage every once in a while.
I love to see a good celebrity fall off the stage.
Mm-hmm. I do like a good fall off a stage. I like when Ashley Simpson got caught lip syncing.
I love that.
That was so awkward.
I like a good like wardrobe malfunction.
Ooh, Janet Jackson titty.
Or even just any like a good like nip slip in Us Weekly. I'll take it, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna leak my own nudes one day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You shouldn't say that so often.
Why?
Just let people think that it wasn't you.
I want them to know it was me.
Okay.
I want them to know it was strategically planned. I want them to pull up this clip when my nudes come out and be like, she did it on purpose.
I mean,
or did she?
They're not leaked. You just sent your nudes out to everybody.
I tweet them. These are my nudes I'm leaking.
How often are you terrified that something went up on Twitter or Instagram that wasn't supposed to go up?
I mean, every time I get more than 4 notifications.
At once, out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere, I'm like, oh, I leaked a nude.
Mm-hmm. Every time.
I leaked a nude.
Yeah.
It's time.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to happen. And I just want it to be
happen
a good
one
day.
day.
I just want it to be a good one.
Yeah?
I just want it to be a good one. If it's gonna come out, it's got to be good. If it's like,
you should be immediately deleting bad ones.
I know, but you know how like you get those real bad ones though.
Oh yeah.
Like some angles, I'm just like
when
nobody would fuck this. Not the saddest man in the world would fuck this. I couldn't find a home. There's some pictures I take. I'm like couldn't find a sad homeless man to fuck this.
You're like,
for
I
money.
can't even imagine turning this around and making it look good at any angle.
No,
even though I see myself in the mirror.
Some of them have my dirty feet in them. It's like not good.
Kim's barefoot outside feet.
My Florida feet. It's disgusting. So yeah, if I'm gonna leak, I need to leak good.
Okay. So do you have a plan of action in mind to make sure that the leak is good when it happens?
No, luck is my plan of action. Luck and prayer.
Why don't you delete the shitty pictures after you take them, when you're reviewing them?
That's true.
It's a lot of effort though.
It is, because you take so many.
When you're taking nudes, you're taking 20 to 35 pictures until you get one that you're happy with.
You're taking so many.
I mean, ridiculous amounts.
You know what I've done before? I've gone live. What did I do live that was embarrassing? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I did this though. This is a true story. This is really bad. I actually I sent someone by accident who was texting me a voice memo of me pooping. Like the sounds of me pooping.
You didn't even mean to record. It wasn't like silly.
You know, one of those
pooping.
things where it just takes your voice and sends a message.
Oh yeah.
It was just me going,
and then like, plop,
no,
like
it was just it was. Thank God, it was just the grunt, and I was like, oh, sorry, I was doing something.
I was lifting weights.
Yeah, I had to like make up some weird excuse, but it was 100%. I was taking a shit, and I was like panicking.
Awesome.
And I listened to it, and he listened to it at the same time, and I was like, no.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it was a poop grunt.
That makes me want to harass my coworkers with audio tapes of me pooping.
Next time you take a loud shit, you have to audio send it to one of your coworkers.
I might.
This has to be a new thing we start here.
I might.
Bobby's disgusted.
That sounds like so much fun.
Well, I'm like mad that I'm not more disgusting because there are shits that I take that I'm like, this deserves a picture.
I know what you mean. I resent it. I resent that I can't take a picture
that
of my
it's not like
sometimes.
fun or cool because it's like, I mean, if anything, it should get like some sort of award.
Yeah. Or like lighting your farts on fire. It's just not a girly thing to do, but
it
sometimes
seems really fun. We should light each other's farts on fire.
Sometimes I feel something stirring in my stomach that feels like I've got like a full bucket of air in my stomach.
Would you ever fart on the show?
This would be the most perfect thing to light on fire.
Would you ever fart on the show?
On fire? Or just
let's start with the first level. Would you ever fart on the show?
Not alone, but if you farted with me, I'd fart.
Could you just do it?
No. But I'll fart with you, sister.
Would you light it?
Would I light your fart or my fart?
No, would you fart first?
No, because then you're not going to fart.
I'll fart.
I know you.
I absolutely would.
Trying to fuck me over on this fart agreement.
I would fart if he farted.
Bobby, do you think Kim's going to fart after I fart? Or you think she's fucking with me?
I'm not going to answer this.
I would do it.
Well, why don't you fart first then?
Because I would have to make sure that you did it so I didn't get left in the fart.
Here's an idea. What if we fart at the exact same time?
But what if I do that thing where you're jumping in the pool with someone and you back up last minute and then I just let you fart?
What if literally...
1, 2, 3. And then you just fart and I'm like, sorry.
What if 1, 2, 3 and neither of us farts and we can never trust each other again?
That ends our friendship.
Podcast over.
That's so funny.
I think maybe like in the privacy of like we should have a sleepover one day at my house and we should light each other's farts on fire in privacy and take video of it. This way we don't have to sync up the studio and like
I'm not
fart in front of
uploading a
Bobby.
video of me farting. You have to fart.
I mean, fine, I'll fart.
If you won't queef on the show, at bare minimum, please do it from your ass.
I don't want to queef on the show.
Okay. Bobby? Would you light a fart, Bobby?
Bobby, have you ever lit a fart?
Yeah, of course.
You've lit a
farts.
fart?
Yes.
Does
of
it light?
course. Yeah. It's a little like a little.
It's
blue...
a mini explosion, right?
Yeah.
I
I've
wanna
done
do
for
it.
sure.
I've seen like video of it on YouTube.
But if I could do it on command, if I could queef, forget it. I would do it every day for you guys.
You would queef for us just for fun?
Yeah, why not?
It would be our intro song.
It's a little uncomfortable to queef. It's not as satisfying.
It doesn't
as a fart.
happen very often.
Yeah.
It's not a good feeling.
Because it's not coming from like inside of you. It was like pushed in the same hole that it's coming out of.
Do you
know?
ever have like a mini queef? Like it's just like an air, not like a queef, not even enough to make a sound. It's an air bubble that if I describe the size, it would be like a pellet from a pellet gun.
Like a drop of water.
Like a drop of water, but it's an air bubble.
in your pussy.
And it slowly
Yes.
rolls up.
Yes.
And let me tell you what it does.
Keep going.
The air bubble gets trapped in your lips, your vagina
Right
lips.
at the tip of the lips.
So it goes
And you
from
gotta-
the hole and it slowly travels all the way up. And when it gets to your clit, it
And
just
the-
goes boop
Yep.
and it pops.
But sometimes depending on the position you're sitting in, you just have to like adjust a little bit for it to pop at the end.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get those. Sister.
What are those called?
Pussy bubbles.
What? Can you
That
Google?
happens with farts as well.
It does
Oh,
with
yeah.
guys.
Not tiny, tiny bubbles though that you could
It
feel
happens.
sliding.
Where does
yeah.
it go? Up
Oh,
your
yeah.
dick?
No, up your butt, up your crack.
Oh.
I feel like my fart bubbles are bigger than my pussy bubbles.
Oh yeah, fart bubbles are gigantic compared to pussy
I
bubbles.
love a
Bobby.
I got
big,
little
big
tiny
fart bubble that you could feel going all the way through.
The what?
A big fart bubble
In or out?
on the inside, and it's going through, and then when you fart, it's just like wind coming out. Do you
Yeah,
know what
I love a
mean?
fart that makes me lose weight.
Yes.
You're like, I'm thinner now.
Yeah. You like check at the mirror.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, I look better.
Yeah, I'm
can
into
you,
that.
Bobby? Can you Google pussy bubbles? I need to know the correct term for it because I can't.
It's called a queef. It's gonna say queef. It's a mini. It's a nano queef.
Nano queef.
It's a nano queef.
A baby queef. A queefling.
A queefling. A queefette.
I mean, it's on Urban Dictionary.
What's it called?
As a pussy bubble.
No way.
Yeah.
And what? How did they
I
describe
know
it?
that.
When you fart, it comes up through your pussy and it won't come out. It just feels like there's a bubble in your pussy and it tickles. Moving or dancing doesn't help, so you have to
This person's got to get to popping.
go to hiding to feel down there to make
No.
it go away.
Okay, none
No.
of us have to go to that extent to
No,
do
that's
it.
a man wrote this.
Yeah.
No, a man who was told an
That's a
urban
lot of-
tale about a pussy bubble.
So then
This is a
then
bad
these
case of
bitches-
pussy bubble telephone.
Then these bitches go to the bathroom and finger themselves to get their pussy bubbles
They
out.
pop, they fart pussy bubble. Then they fingers smell like fart. If you ever smell a girl finger, it smell like fart. She had a pussy bubble. She had to pop that shit.
Disgusting.
Pus come out.
Pus come out. Discharge a puss.
Ew.
Gross.
Bobby, have you ever had hooked up with a girl that had a really stinky pussy?
Yeah,
Did
for
you?
sure.
Did you tell her?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I don't have the.
I don't have. I've literally
Decency.
I broke up with. I was dating a guy, pretty recently, and he was like perfect, so handsome, great dick, very nice,
Mm-hmm.
good looking, wanted a wife and kids, perfect. His balls were stinky. Even after the shower, I could smell that there were balls.
Permanent cheese.
I don't
man.
want to. If I was blind, I don't want to know that there are balls in front of me. If you're standing in front of me,
Was he circumcised?
yes.
Okay.
He was, which is even worse. It wasn't the dick; it was the balls.
Yeah, sometimes that that smell could run off, you know.
You know, I'd like to say that in today's day and age, uncircumcised dicks are pretty easy to keep clean.
They are.
You just have to do the work.
I've seen a very clean, beautiful, uncircumcised dick and fresh balls.
I have one in my life. It's
Yes.
really great.
Yes.
It's always clean. It always smells really pristine. It actually always smells like soap, which I love.
I love it.
I love that.
I love a clean dick.
I like a dick that
Gentlemen,
smells like soap.
if you're listening, and you're probably not because this is a female demographic podcast, and if you are, thank you for your support and tell your friends that we're like bros and we talk about pussy bubbles.
Yeah, and skip the manicure conversation from today's episode.
If you're listening to this and you are wondering if your balls are clean enough, they're not. If you have to wonder, they're not.
No.
You need to scrub your balls and you need to scrub your assholes. And when I say scrub your asshole, I don't mean just getting in your butt crack and getting the rim. You need to get, and this is how I clean my asshole. I don't know if other people do this. You need to get it in a little.
Yeah.
Do you
Big
get it
J
in a
talks
little?
about this really often, a knuckle deep.
Yes, you got to get in a knuckle deep. You
Yeah.
got to get the first layer because there is a layer that's like it's like a little bedroom in there.
Yes.
And then you don't go past. You don't open the door to mommy and daddy's room. You just clean your little bedroom. So if there's guests, they don't smell that the house is dirty.
It's like the foyer of your
yes,
insides.
it's the first living room.
Yes.
You got to keep the plastic on your couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure that there's not shoes lying all over the place.
No.
Little turd bubbles.
No,
and
you
shit
got
like
it.
that.
Listen, gentlemen, if you're washing your asshole, it's not the outside. You got to go, like Big J says, one knuckle deep. You got to go in a little, and you got to do sniff tests.
Yes, and if I could add to that,
I'm just being on. Do you do a sniff test?
All day long, I do.
Yeah.
I really
Bobby's
do.
That's not really the answer I
is
wanted.
constantly in his asshole so that he could sniff it in a minute.
All day long, he's sniffing.
I'm very self-conscious about it.
Right.
In the ball department, like when you're presenting your balls to a female, make sure they should be dry. I don't know any other way to put it.
I hate a soppy ball.
They should not be moist with
No,
anything. I don't
no.
care if it's sweat. I don't care if it's ball oil. I don't care if it's
Ball
fucking
oil? They have
cheese.
that?
I don't know. Sometimes they're like oily. Sometimes they're. I want some nice dry balls. Okay.
Yeah, I want some dry balls.
We'll take care of that. We'll fucking moisten them up if they start out dry.
Yes.
Yes.
They can't start out wet.
Don't let them start out. I want to add whatever wetness is going on those balls.
Because you know what happens? That wetness seeps out from your asshole, and now we've got asshole drip on the balls. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Of course.
Where's the when your asshole sweats? Where's the first place that sweat goes to? It
the
drips
back of your
right
balls.
Your
down
balls.
that ball
The
sack.
neck of your balls is
That's
what
why
I
they
call
have
it.
that song. Well, sweat drips down my balls.
All skeet, 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 motherfuckers. All skeet, skeet. Goddamn.
Goddamn.
That's what we're saying when you present those balls.
Yeah, yeah.
Make your balls clean. I would have married that motherfucker. I would have been pregnant right now today.
You liked him.
Shockingly.
He was
I
cool.
really liked him, but I did not know how to tell him.
Like
and
even
I can't,
after a shower?
even after a shower, he would,
Crazy.
and his whole body would smell clean. His chest would smell clean. His armpits would smell clean. His dick would
Did
smell
it almost
clean.
trick you every
His-
time where you're like, oh,
Yes.
he smells so good.
I'm like,
His
he did
dick's
it this
gonna
time.
smell good, so
Yes.
good.
And then his balls would smell like balls. Not like terrible, but just I can't
Balls.
be with someone that constantly smells like balls.
Yeah.
You like if I'm with someone like and you come home and you smell like balls, I'm like, that's my man.
That has to be a condition or something.
Can you look that up, Bobby?
Constant smelly balls.
Constant stinky balls.
Can you clear up pussy bubbles and look up constant stinky ballsies?
Yeah.
You have to clean your balls.
You have
people.
to. You should spend as much time for a man, I feel, and especially if you're uncircumcised, but regardless, really, you should spend as much time cleaning your dick, balls, and asshole as you spend cleaning the entire rest of your body.
More.
Yeah.
It should be the main part.
It should be the main part.
I would rather stinky armpits than stinky balls. I would almost prefer
armpits
it.
smell kind of like stinky
No,
armpits. Kind of
I
smell
don't-
good if
yeah,
like the
skip
pheromones
the
are
armpits
there.
if you need to. I don't care.
Your bitch is gonna like that.
If you don't like the way that your man's armpit smells, or vice versa, don't have kids.
But
That
don't
is
you
your
feel
body telling you you're not gonna have good kids.
Don't you feel like we need to, as like a human race, be more honest with one another about the stench of each other's genitalia?
Yes, but how do I tell a grown man that has a career and a life and a job and his own opinions that he has never been raised to wash his balls correctly?
You just
And who I don't know that well, who I'm just freshly dating.
I'll practice. Hold on.
All right.
Can we pretend that you're the boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
What up, baby girl?
You know what it was.
What's up, Ian?
So you got a real tight, nice pussy that should taste like water.
Thanks, Ian. I really appreciate that.
Let me
but-
eat you out. Hold on.
Oh, hold on. Just one moment first.
But I really, really like you. Anything you said would probably hurt my feelings.
well,
But if you have something to say, go ahead. I am very sensitive. He
while
was.
we're on the topic of my sweet cold water tasting pussy,
Yes.
just like a nice iced beverage, I just wanted to mention, and I hope you don't take this too personally, I just want our experience together sexually to be the best that it could possibly be.
Don't hurt me, girl. Go ahead.
Sometimes when I like go down there to like, play with your parts and stuff,
Nobody talks like this.
nobody talks like you.
I'm verbatim.
Sometimes it's just like a little stinky down there.
See, that's not a real thing. You would never be able to say to a guy, sometimes when I go down to play with your parts, it's a little stinky. How would you really say it to a guy? If a guy that you were hooking up with had stinky balls, you were into him, you were dating for 2 or 3 months.
Frank, how would you take that if I said, please don't take this really personally, Frank, but when I go down there, you're like, I could just always smell your balls and I don't know what to say or do about it.
How do you say that?
How would you take that?
I don't know.
It would hurt your feelings, right? You would have trouble
I've never
looking.
been faced with that, so I really don't know.
But if it happened to you, you would have trouble looking at that girl again, right? Like you would be so embarrassed.
Would you have trouble fucking her again? Would you get soft next time she blew you?
I don't know if I'd have trouble fucking her again, but I would probably get self-conscious and try to do something about it in the long term.
Bobby, how would you feel if somebody told you that?
I would really be hurt and embarrassed.
See?
Very
That's
much
what I'm saying.
embarrassed.
So I was like, I just have to break it off and be like, it's not going to work. And
But
let someone else deal with
But
it.
isn't it like more of a shame for that person to lose out on a whole relationship and possibly more in the future because their balls smell?
Yes,
Wouldn't
but
you be
I'm
doing him a
also
favor?
not your mother. I shouldn't. This relationship shouldn't start at me teaching you how to wash your own body.
Kim makes a good point. This is for all you women with sons out there. This is your job.
This is your job.
You need to teach
or
your
guys.
son. Yeah, boys, girls, whoever's got a young boy, a son, you need to teach him how
Whoever
to wash
has
his
children,
balls.
make sure they know how to wash themselves. My mom was always very adamant. Like she was always like I knew friends who were like, oh, my mom never taught me. Like I just started showering. My mom was like, no, you get in there. Like my
remember-
mom showed me.
I
Like,
specifically remember the game changed when I got my first period. My mom being like, things are different now. When you have your period, you need to shower every single day.
Yes.
Every day of your period, no matter what. Otherwise, you're going to smell like shit and everybody's going to know that you have your period. And I was like, ooh, I don't want that to happen.
yeah. Some people have never been told.
Yeah.
Can I ask, were his balls particularly hairy?
No, they were
I feel like hair traps a lot of bad smells.
they were just
more
like
than anything
regular
else.
That makes
balls.
sense.
They were just regular balls.
They were good balls?
They were good balls. Great dick. Dick smelled
Damn,
fine.
What a waste of a
Good
great
in bed.
dick.
Handsome. Really
Just
liked me.
Trapped with smelly neighbors.
Would
that
give
good
me
dick.
his phone password. What else do you need in a man? You know what I mean?
It almost feels like he was so perfect that you needed to pick something to dislike about him. And you picked his balls.
Well. Look who just saved $200 on therapy this week. If that ain't the damn truth about me. Holy shit. We need like a drop that's like an awakening drop. Like third eye.
Rise and shine.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, very literal, Francis. I love it. Yeah, so I think maybe we should end the podcast there, but we should leave everyone on the note that you need to wash your balls.
I like doing these PSAs with you. I feel like we have a lot to share with the world.
Yeah.
The world's going to be such a better place if
I've been
all
through
of
a
our
lot.
listeners start washing their balls better.
And ladies, this is my last one too. Don't live uncomfortably holding in gas for a man. I was in a relationship where I held in a fart for 3.5 years, and I seriously think it fucked my stomach up. Like I remember when we broke up, like was for years, I was like, I feel good now.
Sister, walk to the other room.
Oh my God, no, because he would follow me. They follow you, dude.
like
They
fucking puppies.
They
God
never
damn
stop.
it.
If a guy consents that you need to fart, he won't leave you alone. When I was living with
Just
Lewis,
becomes your shadow.
anytime I went into the bathroom, he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like,
His
"I
ear-
live
his ear is
here."
against the door.
Yes, and he'd come up and
He's
be
got
like,
a
"What
cup.
are you doing?" And I was like, "I live here. I live here.
I'm taking a shit. Just leave me alone.
Go. I will shit on you. Go away.
Yeah, you know what? Release them farts, girls.
Release your thoughts.
Be loud, be quiet, however it's going to come out naturally, really.
Fuck it."
Yeah.
I made the mistake of farting in a winter coat and then getting in a cab the other day.
That was farting under a blanket.
That
basically.
was like a New York lesson learned. I got in and I sat down and the air flew out from the bottom of my coat and it was like
your cab driver puked.
It was very clear what had just happened to the both of us, and then he just cracked the window and I was like, no.
Oh, I love that moment where they crack the window. It's like it's such a respectful way to deal with things, but also not at all.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
My first boyfriend, when we first started dating, I was driving him in a car and he farted like the nasty, like silent. You know those silent warm ones?
Like a dog fart, basically. Just
It
the
was
worst
like-
smelling thing.
Like if it had a sound, it would have went.
I like those. I like doing those.
Those are some of my
They
favorites.
feel good.
The ones that come out like a whisper, like a sweet nothing in your
That's
ear.
what I think of as a bucket fart, where it feels like there's a whole
It's like
bucket
this.
in you, and then it's like. No, for me, it's like this. I love that. I love that.
It's just a sigh of relief that you just got away with something. It's kind of that sound.
so good. Yeah.
I had a boyfriend who did one of those in the car, and I was so polite, and he was so nervous that neither of us said anything, and we just smelled it, and it was like,
No. Crack the window. There's no need for this.
and
Honestly,
we just pretended that both of our eyes weren't watering, and that was it.
people. Oh no.
And I just stayed in the
It
fart
was an
car.
onion fart.
It was bad.
Oh wow. Needless to say, things didn't work out. You guys could never be honest
I remember
with each other.
I just pretended I was breathing out of my mouth the whole time anyways. I was like, I've been breathing like this. I can't smell it.
Whatever. I'm a mouth breather.
I would rather be known as a mouth breather than smell your fart and have to confront you. Honestly, I can't do it.
I get it.
All right. Well, you guys, thank you for listening to another episode of Broad Topics.
This was such a fun one.
It was really fun. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. Alex, where can they find you?
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Alex Scar, and go to podcastmerch.com/broadtopics to check out all of our shirts. We've got
Please.
like PayPig shirts, Venmo me shirts, your good old standard Broad Topics shirt in
Broad
black and
Topic
white.
shirt.
They come from extra small to 3XL, $24 to $27, and they're really dope. They're high quality, super comfortable, awesome.
Also, I forgot to throw this one out there. I'm really excited to say that I have a 15-minute special coming out on HBO, all HBO Networks channels. It'll be on HBO Now, HBO Go, HBO On Demand, and that's going to come out December 13th. Entrenos about last night coming out December 13th, so check that out.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
Yay.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, hold